Hello, good morning. Hi, Carol. Hi, Jill. Hi, Anne. Hi, Sue. Hope hospital goes all right. I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm still not right. So I'll just wait till a few more people come on. Well, we might not get a few more, but we're on 8, I think, now. Good morning. That is the question, Anne. No. No, I'm not. No. I'm drinking water. I'm being a good girl and having my water. Still not. So I started to feel not brilliant last Tuesday. Someone said I didn't sound right last Tuesday, but yeah, I came home from rehearsal on Tuesday night and felt rotten. And then I didn't get dressed. I've worn pajamas basically from Tuesday night until Saturday afternoon. Just felt so wiped out completely. We did a COVID test on Thursday and it says it wasn't COVID, but I've heard that there's a lot of viruses going around and things. So, oh, hi, Sandra. Hi, Anne. Are you not working today, Anne? It's nice to have you on. So, yeah, Craig's not been well as well. We've both been a bit miserable. So, yeah, I still got a bit of a cough and just generally feel lacking in energy. And I think that's the time of year sometimes though as well, but generally just feel like I could sleep for 2 weeks. So yeah, but I'm here. And so if you've emailed me, if you've messaged me, text me, and I've not replied, then this is why. I'm normally quite good. So yeah, I will get back on track. Maybe it's my body's way of saying you did a lot in the last couple of months and now we're forcing you to have a rest. So yeah, I did actually joke that after I worked so hard in August and September that I wasn't going to do anything for the first week in October, but that was going to be by choice rather than by how I was feeling. But anyway, so we're here. And what updates have I got for you today? Well, we do have a stamp sale on at the moment. So for today and tomorrow, it's a 3-day sale. It started yesterday. There's 15% off any stamps in the annual catalogue. So not the mini catalogue. So there's 15% off stamps in the annual catalogue. I will be placing an order tomorrow, so I'm happy to add on for anybody and then post out for the postage charge. If anybody wants to let me know by tomorrow, I will probably place an order tomorrow evening. And I think, bookings closed today for the next coffee and card, which is the little snowman one. It's this one. I do have it here. bookings closed today for that one. I do have quite a few bookings for that, so I think people have already booked on for that who are wanting to book. I know, Sue, I'm being a bit... It was 6 months ago since our surgery, and I was so poorly. I was supposed to go have my 6-month check on Friday, and I just couldn't leave the house. I felt so ill, so I had to cancel that, and I've rescheduled it, but it's not till December now. So yeah, so I was a bit disappointed by that, but I wasn't in a fit state to really be going to the hospital. So yeah, just please still continue to bear with me. So I'm going to crack on with today's card. Oh, I do have spots left for bingo, which is next Wednesday. So if anybody wants to take part in bingo next Wednesday, then I can still fit you in for that. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully you can hear me. You can hear me. Yeah, okay. Right, let me lower the camera a bit. There we go. So today's make, I gave you a little brief look at it last week. I did 2 versions. This was my original one. Oh, hi Sherida. I'm not brilliant, not 100%, but better than I was. Thank you. Been terrible. This was the original design, and I decided to do it on pecan pie to make it pop, but I have got the 2 to share with you. So in your bag you should have a pecan pie card base. Yep. Oh, I've not cut myself a tag. Oh, great. You should have a piece of Very Vanilla, which is for the background there. Now, if you're crafting along and you've not joined in, I can tell you that the measurement for this is 8.5 by 13. Let me just... That seems a funny measurement. No, it's not. It's more than 8.5. It's 8.7 by 13. There's just someone at the door. 8.7 by 13 if you're crafting along, but my ladies should have that cut for them. So what we're going to do, we need 6 scraps of paper. You should also have a little oval, some gems. Your gems might be in the big paper bag, the big brown paper bag, or they might be in this individual bag. I can't remember when Evan and I did it. And then the ribbon. The ribbon is probably... I may have put it in this bag actually. So we've got some of the gingham ribbon. Okay, I've not cut myself some of that because I've kept it on the spool. Right, we are going to cut some strips of paper, and we're going to cut 6, okay? And the ones I'm going to use are this one, which is my favourite, I think, one of my favourites. And I'm going to cut it at 2.5 centimetres. Okay. And then I'm going to cut it at 5.5. And I'm going to do 2 in this design. And then I'm going to cut some more of this one. It's got that on the other side. .5 again. by 5.5. And then 2 more. I'm going to do the checked ones. Okay, now I don't want to cut into any bells because we need the bells. Let's trim that down. In fact, I think I've messed this up. Anyway. .5, and then again I'm going to need to cut another one. 5.5 because that's not going to be long enough. Great. Let's cut a bit more off. I spy a piece down here that will be fine. There we go. Now do keep your trimmer out because we might need to just adjust these. But we've done 3 pieces, 3 designs, 2 of each, okay? What set is Bingo using? Well, we don't use a set because I can't, it doesn't use a stamp set because I just send out a small kit because it's the fee includes all the prizes. But what I did was I'm using papers that were on the clearance rack, so I've managed to get, which was such good value, so I've managed to get people a full pack of papers because I normally include about £5 worth of product. So I've managed to get, we're going to be using Zoo Crew, the zoo ones, and the shops ones, but I managed to get people half a pack of each. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make a little sort of jigsaw. And I'm going to pop these like this. So you do 2 horizontal, starting in the top left, like that. And then you do 1 vertical. Now the vertical one might be a tiny millimetre too long, but the reason why I've done it this way is it's easier to chop it off than to add it on, isn't it? And then you do the opposite, so you do 2 horizontal in the bottom right, and again the vertical one might just be a little bit too long. What you do is you leave a little gap in the middle. Can people see that? If I lift it up, it might all fall to bits. But there we go. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stick it down. So, but what I'm going to do is these little checked ones that are the horizontal ones, I'm just going to chop about 1 millimetre off of the length. Okay. Now I would suggest that I would suggest that a wet glue works best for this. And also it would be really good to see if people do this in another set of papers. I got this design from a lovely new Stampin' Up demo. She was one of the close to my heart makers, and she's joined Stampin' Up, and she's called Laura, and she's in Perth. Actually, my son's in Perth at the moment, and I love her style. I'm forever looking at her Facebook page for inspiration. I've forgotten Laura's creative pages and cards. I think it's something like that. Hers was in inches, so I've had to sort of adapt. I've had to adapt it for centimetres. I think I still need another millimetre off there. But this is one you could put in your little design book. As I always like sharing the scrap cards with you. There we go. So that's the design, and then we just need some tape. Which I'm going to put halfway down. Now this ribbon is a bit too long, so let's just trim that down. Yes, another useful one, and then it's going to sit in that gap in the middle, which is also perfect for any ribbon that's a little bit wider as well. I didn't want to put a bow on, I wanted the papers to be the focus here. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to do a little oval. So I've used that one that I use all the time. If you have the dies included, then you will just have a piece of vanilla like I have. If you didn't have the dies, I will have cut it out for you. Don't really need to use a big machine, but it was a bit handier than the little one. And then we're going to stamp Season's Greetings. And I've used Mossy Meadow ink. I think I've used most weeks, actually. Go. And that's going to go over there like that. Now, as I mentioned last week, we need, because it's got a hole in, as these are designed for little tags, we do need to cover that over with a gem. And I did have a few last minute bookings for this round, and I had more than I anticipated. So people might have different gems to what I've used. Some might have green ones. They should all coordinate. Some might have gold ones. I had to just sort of mix them up. So I'm going to use these golden ones, gold textured adhesive dots. But whatever you've got, it should work. I won't have put your bright pink ones in or anything like that. And there we have a really simple card. I hope you think it's really effective using the scraps. 6 pieces, 2.5 centimetres by 5.5. It is easier, I think, to cut them all the same at first and then trim the other 2 down. Oh, thanks, Christy. Didn't know you were on. Hiya. Sorry if I missed you saying hello. So yeah, really quick one this morning, which I'm grateful for, because as I say, I'm not feeling 100%. So I won't ramble on like I normally do. Please share your photos in the VIP group if you're in the VIP group, and yeah, I'll be back next Tuesday, and it's our last week, and we're going to do this card which opens up. It's a bit of a trifold card, so do come along and join me for that. It's in a big bag, because you have to use the full length of an A4, so it's in the big brown bag, is next week's project. And again, we're using that lovely ribbon, and there is a bow involved next week. So that's the card for next week. And yeah, I'm going to go make us both a cup of tea, and I've got to do some crafting because I've got an event on Saturday, which I'm hoping to feel bright and breezy for. So yeah, I've not finished all the projects because I'm a week behind with all that. So that's a bit of a stress, but anyway, it could be worse. I thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for your lovely, kind comments, and I will see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.